Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Flagship channel. The oceans can be harsh and unforgiving for travelers. It is not just about extreme sea conditions and rough weather, but seafarers are often exposed to a number of human threats, as well as technological and geographical hazards. On today's feature, we will look into perils and dangers faced by both military and civilian vessels sailing across the open seas. Threats faced by both military and civilian vessels are of different nature. Military vessels are warships and fleets, such as aircraft carriers, naval submarines, military cargo, and many others. Whereas civilian vessels may be cargo ships, cruise ships, or yachts for voyages. In addition to common sea hazards, military ships face an additional danger of threatened national security at sea borders that civilian vessels do not. Civilian ships might not have to worry about the threats that military ships face. However, they have their own set of challenges to overcome. Weather conditions, pirates, politically sensitive regions are some of the things to look out for. Something as little as unskilled interference with safety equipment, navigational apparatus, or electrical systems can affect the vessel's seaworthiness, jeopardizing the safety of the passengers and crew. Weather can sometimes be the seafarer's harshest enemy out in the open seas. The most dangerous weather threats are hurricanes, squalls, typhoons, and tropical cyclones.
Oh, that's not good.
While they tend to occur in different parts of the world, mostly along the tropical regions, they cause violent winds, torrential rain, and surging waves that can cause serious harm or even completely sink vessels. Heavy cargo ships are at a greater risk because the stacking of containers often decreases the weather and wave formation visibility. This is the reason why these ships are heavily reliant on the weather forecast and navigation systems to avoid rough weather. Indeed, modern ships are designed to withstand most storms, but larger vessels are usually equipped with weather forecasting and navigation systems to help them avoid storms. Ocean routing and weather watchkeeping are two other crucial aspects of safe traveling. Lighthouses, buoys, light vessels, and electronic aids are important ways through which ships are kept safely out at sea. It is not just technology, but also the human skill and well-practiced techniques used by sailors that ensure the safety of the ships during harsh weather conditions. Reefing is a known technique that means to make the sails smaller so that heavy winds do not overpower and tilt the ship. The ships usually ride along the wave, crashing against the front of the boat, inclined at a 15-degree angle to break the waves and prevent the water from sinking the deck. In case the ship is heeling and is in danger of flipping over, the anchor is lowered to provide some weight, along with closed sails and low speed. There is one thing related to weather safety that technology has not replaced, but assisted, is watchkeeping. Watchkeeping is the practice of monitoring the weather closely, live on the deck. This is apart from the built-in weather forecast system in the ship's overall navigational computing system. The designated attendees on the deck keep the captain informed of weather and wave conditions. They are considered to be as crucial in warning against accidents and storms as any advanced navigational system. Now, it's not just weather conditions that cause danger to ships, but also geographical threats. Coral reefs, icebergs, sandbars, and other spots are risky to navigate and can cause serious hazards. Canals such as the Suez and Panama have their own set of challenges. They are shallow and narrow. Large ships can strike the bottom of the sides of the canals and cause untold damage to choke the canals. Modern aids such as GPS are used to steer clear of such hazards. Apart from the aforementioned weather and geographical threats, something as simple as dense fog can prove to be the greatest of dangers. Sea fog can form at a moment's notice, leading to near-zero visibility. It occurs most often during the winter and spring months and has been responsible for several shipwrecks and incidents over the years. During zero visibility, ships blow a blast whistle, known as a foghorn, to alert any other ships or boats that may be around in the vicinity but cannot be seen, and speed is reduced. Modern vessels use radars to keep traffic density in check to avoid collisions. Engine failure is another major threat for sailors. If a ship loses power, its engine shuts down. It is then at the mercy of the sea. And if the weather gets rough, it can crash against the waves, causing it to tilt or wreck. Immediate help is called in such cases from the nearest port or harbor, and the anchor is lowered to provide the ship some stability. Other vessels in the vicinity are warned to steer clear. In some cases, ships are even abandoned and the crew airlifted. Last but not least, vessels sailing in the open seas face a huge threat of hijacking and piracy. Pirates come in small ships and use gunfires and rockets to threaten the ships. To combat this, cooperation between government agencies and ship operators has been established, particularly in several piracy hotspots globally. Moreover, modern ships are equipped with counter-piracy technologies to keep pirates and hijackers in check.
And we will be waiting for when the whistle comes to our number.
From harsh weather conditions to piracy and endless days out at the ocean, it can safely be said that ocean travel is full of dangers and is not for the soft-hearted. Oozing confidence, strength, and a brave heart is what it takes to conquer the sea. That's the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of the videos that we post. See you in the next video.